You guys seem to like that last bicep video where I took all the hardest exercises I've ever done, put them in one workout, and destroyed myself. So today, we're gonna do the same thing for triceps and guarantee some growth. So if you're ready, get that thumb out of your ass and let's get after it. So this first exercise is one I talked about a long time ago, probably one of my first videos, but it still is the absolute best way to beat yourself down with the easy bar. And that's why it's so aptly named the trifecta, because it's death by volume. The exercises get progressively easier, but the pain gets progressively worse. So you go from French press to skull crusher to close grip bench. By that point, they're blown. With the French press, I think you're better off not locking it out or even getting close, because then it turns into an awkward, jerky movement. I think you're better to focus on that deep stretch and initial contraction. The way I like to do it is lean slightly forward during the negative and then contract up about halfway. Yeah, there's gonna be momentum on these, but there's so much volume, it doesn't matter. With the skull crushers, you got some options. Just depends on what you connect with the most. Either tuck those elbows in at a 90-degree angle, flex up with a shorter range of motion, or wrap that bar around your head, elbows at a 45 or even greater, flexing up just to enhance that range of motion a little more. And on the close grip bench, you're gonna wanna play around with your form as well. Test whether tucking those elbows in or flaring them out gives you a better connection. If I had to choose one cable exercise to completely ruin my triceps every time, it's this one. These are so hard, there's no way to fight back all the grotesque and horrible sounds you're gonna make, to the point that I'll just openly fart because it's more of an appealing sound than all the grunts that come out of my mouth. This is the one where you're gonna break the movement down into 3 parts and do 30 reps of each. So partials at the top, partials at the bottom, and then full range of motion. And if you're sitting there thinking this is a stupid idea, you're right. My background isn't in kinesiology or biomechanics. I spent the majority of my youth chasing kids around the playground and doing WWF finishers on them. F, not E. So I got really good at inflicting the most amount of pain in the shortest period of time, before the teachers could catch me. And that's the thing, this isn't a smart man's game. You do what's hard, results come easy. I probably should wrap that up and let you know that I'm not a complete bully, so I didn't just go rogue and attack every single kid. I went to school back when it was a little more fun. That every boy at school during the entire year played King of the Hill, and you had to fight every day to stay on top. That sounds fucked up too. And because we're gonna make this as hard as possible, we're gonna slow down the movement and hold that contraction for a second. Those got so bad I had to lighten the weight for the partials at the bottom of the movement, and then during the fulls, I just said screw it because there's so much blood in there, I just started repping it out. So don't be surprised if it kicks your ass into getting lighter or just changing the form just to get it done. All right, let's bring back the stopwatch because last time was horrible. We're gonna do close grip push-ups, and if your wrist can't handle it, just grab dumbbells. And the idea here is to push to failure. Once you fail, don't go to your knees, just pop yourself back up and do partials at the top. Once you fail there, then go to your knees, and if you can't do full or partials on your knees, just hold yourself up. And the big thing I want you to focus on is keeping those hips as close as you can to the floor to put all that pressure on your triceps. Well, that sucked. Nothing like finish your workout by bouncing your face off the floor a few times. If you missed a video where I blew up my biceps the same way, here's a link to that. Also, if you need more of that lateral head and that horseshoe in your triceps, a link to that. And most importantly, as always, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get after it, get growing. Talk to you soon.